Hi, BookTube! It's Missy, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my full spoiler-free review of Hellhole by Gina Damico. This is a standalone book, and we all know that we need more standalone books coming out of the YA genre because a lot of them are series or trilogies or duologies, and sometimes you just want to read one book. So I was excited to read this. Gina Damico is becoming one of my favorite authors. She is absolutely hilarious. Her dialogue is on point. It's very sarcastic and witty, and I just love how quick the teens in her books are. They're just, you say something and they got something right back to tell you, and it's so funny. So I got this book for free as ARC by HMH, and I got the little note here from Haley telling me what the book is about. So thank you, Haley, for sending this to me. This was my very first ARC that I've actually requested and have gotten. So I'm just super excited to have gotten it and been able to read it before I've got the hardcover. And so let's break this book down. This book is 349 pages. Let me double check and make sure. Yep, 349 pages, and it is a fantastical story about a boy and a demon. That's basically what it is. So we have Max Kilgore. He's in high school. He works at a stop and go, and he takes care of his sick mom. That's his life. He goes to school, tries to get good grades, goes to work, is a upstanding citizen, goes home every day and feeds his mom and pays the bills even though he doesn't make enough to do so. He scrapes by, does the best he can. Every Friday night they have movie pizza night, and he'll go and get a pizza and he'll sit in his mom's room and they'll watch like silly love stories and then pick apart the movie and laugh and have a good time. And those are like my favorite parts of the book, when him and his mom are just cracking up and joking about said movie. For instance, there is an example in here about the You've Got Mail. They talk about You've Got Mail in here, and it's so funny to see the dynamic between Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan and what they say about their relationship in the movie. And it was just so good. So I really enjoyed reading about Max. Like I said, he's a stand-up guy, but he has his flaws like everyone does. And one day at work, you know, because he wants to give his mom something, but he has all these bills to pay at home. So one day at work, he takes this cat. It's like super gaudy. It's a bobblehead. It's filled with glitter. And he takes it. And he's like hoping his boss doesn't notice that he's taken it, but he wants to give it to his mom, and he just does it. And when he gets home, he's just guilty. He feels sick to his stomach, but his mom totally loves it, and so he thinks, it was worth it. I won't ever do it again. That night, he decides that he's going to go digging at the ugly hill, and because he's so guilty for stealing the cat, he's going to go, like, instead of going running like some people do or pace around, he decides he's going to go dig at this place. And in doing so, he releases a demon. And I think the most unrealistic part of this entire book is the fact that if you do one sin, if you lie or steal, and it could be like something stupid and small, you can release a demon. The demon will stay in your proximity for an undetermined amount of time and make your life a living hell. Which, to me, is great if you're a teenager and you're reading this and you're like, oh, if this was true, I would have lots of demons hanging out around me. That would be pretty bad. So the book is about Max having to deal with this demon, having to do whatever the demon tells him to do to try to keep him happy, because the demon says, if you don't keep me happy while I'm here on Earth, I'm going to kill your mom. And so Max is just freaking out. And he does have a best friend. It's a girl. She's his neighbor. But when he asks her, like, about the devil and how to, like, get rid of him, she goes, you know, there's this girl called Lore. She's a goth chick. She used to be super into seances and devil worship and stuff. Why don't you go ask her? She was just trying to get him off her back. And so he takes her advice, and he goes and he talks to Lore, and Lore ends up helping him get rid of this demon. And there's a lot of things that Max has to struggle with to get rid of this guy, and this guy is hilarious. Like, my favorite parts of the book is Max and his completely embarrassing moments with girls, because he's just shameful. He can't talk to girls whatsoever, and the things that comes out of his mouth is so nerdy and geeky and super cute that I don't understand why these girls don't like him, because he's hilarious. And then, 2, it's Berg. Berg is the demon that has been sent to Max for stealing this bobblehead cat. And Berg is hilarious. Like, he's such a bad guy. He's such a bad guy, but he's like this overweight, disgusting, junk food eating blubber of a devil, and he's like low on the devil pole. Like, there's all these different hierarchies of devil, and he's like the worst of the worst. He's garbage, and it's just funny to see him interact with Max. At some points in time you think, oh, maybe they're gonna be friends, but who knows, because Berg's a demon, right? So is he being truthful when he says all these different things to Max? Is he actually trying to help him? Who knows? If you like dark humor and anything that has to do with demons, I would check this book out. It is just so funny, and I completely enjoyed it. It's definitely worth the read. Hilarious. Hilarious. I'm so funny. Psych. That's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a good week and you enjoyed this review of Hellhole, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.